Hello everybody, this is DJ Will, and back with the second part of my Let's Play of Coffee Shop. Now, if you remember, I said last time that while that playthrough was basically an attempt to show the general ideal, logical, work your way up without taking shortcuts method of playing Coffee Shop, here I'm going to try and see just how far I can get while taking every possible shortcut. So with that in mind, let's get into it. Alright. But no, I'm gonna have to get 50 cups. Again, the idea buy little, sell lots. The idea here is, let's see. The idea is to make sure to do shortcuts, not. So let's see. In my attempt to play the worst possible, I'm overthinking things. So let's see. The idea is to make as much money as possible in the most unreasonable of methodology. So let's see. Coffee for $1. That coffee should last me a good while. And let's see. Alright, so I'm going to put enough coffee, I don't need to buy more. But since I'm not adding milk or sugar, I feel as though I was overthinking things. So, obviously I can't just go $10 because I just make as much money as possible using the worst possible methods, which I know is inevitably going to not pay off, but that's kind of the idea. So, let's see how I can do in these current circumstances, at this current weather. I know the coffee is going to be disliked. That's inevitable. But let's see how far I get at this point. The pricing's good. The pricing's good. Yep, getting that good pricing. Huh. I guess that my current pricing is not actually that disliked. This is working far better than I would have expected. Oh, you got weak coffee. Well, yeah, this is actually working far better than I would have anticipated. I am saving a significant amount of money. Like, I guess it's the pricing being just that. Like, yes, there's complaints the coffee is weak, but look at this. I barely done anything. I barely spent any money. All I've done is buy coffee, and I'm already made almost my entire original investment back. But that's the issue. Yeah, I'm starting to get that bit of red reputation, and while it may not mean much right now, while that little bit of coffee while it may not mean much right now, when people are desperate for a cup of coffee in freezing weather, they become open to very, let's see, questionable, and yeah, they become questionable. So they become open to very questionable quality prices. Yeah, no, I pushed my luck a little too far. I have to knock it down. Yeah, no, this is utterly backfired already. Okay, cool. Now that's what I'm looking for. They are having their complaints about the coffee quality, but that was inevitable. What we're focusing on is something to see how much money you can get using these utterly questionable tactics. And with that in mind, nobody likes the coffee, but a lot of the price needs to be knocked down. Let me lower it a little bit. Yep, there's a lot of people saying the price is, like, I get it. There's some people where the price just will not, it's a little too high for the coffee. I can knock it down a bit. Okay, that's... Still freezing. I charge too much for bad tasting coffee. Increase quality or knock down price. Well, I'm capable of one of those things. Let's see. I'm hoping for big sales tomorrow, and I need to plan ahead a little bit. I'm going to easily make this back. So, let's plan ahead and see how I can do just by knocking down the price a little bit. It's cold enough that people are very much willing to give my coffee a shot more often than not. They're not exactly happy with the coffee quality. Even so... the negative reputation is kind of getting me. Oh, but hey! Like, I'll knock it down a little bit more, because the idea is to maximize price, maximize the amount of people buying. It's... Okay, I made 102, that's 105. That negative reputation is going up through the roof, but people are still very much buying it, and that's what I'm focusing on. I have gotten the bare minimum, and people are rather displeased. Oh no. I'm gonna have to cut prices back a good bit to deal with the decrease in cold and the increase in red PR. Slash sale. All coffee is now $1. Let's see if you guys are content with that. Haven't bought any more stuff. Haven't changed anything. But yep, that dollar coffee. When I already spent all the money needed for my investments. That's X. Let's see if I can push my luck a little bit. It's still cold, so let's see if I can push it up to 150, 160. Yep. Wait. The negative PR is really starting to get me a little bit. That negative PR, it is inevitable. We all saw this coming. But think about this. Already, I'm almost at the same amount of money gained throughout my entire proper playthrough, just through this, methodology of using terrible tactics. That's actually kind of sad. I have pretty much everything still from my initial investment. And look, I've got a strong showing. I'm gonna have to, it's a warm day tomorrow. So let me just heavily cut my prices. Probably should have raised my prices a little bit the day before, but probably not gonna sell all 27 cuts, but planning ahead for the future never hurt a guy. You know, I'm gonna make at least $6, right? Okay. So let's see. A little too warm, price a little too high, price a little too high. Fine. I can cut it a little bit. What? It's not that hot a day. Come on. It is not that hot a day. And a bad PR. Okay. The bad PR is really getting me. I expected to make a little bit more money today. It is the summer sun is too hot. This is ridiculous. Come on. This is nuts. It's not even $1, guys. Okay, fine, I'll take it. That was a disaster of a day. That went far worse than my expectation. Ooh, freezing. This is exactly what we've been waiting for. Let's see. So, this should be fine. This is about the maximum that I can reasonably charge, so I start getting even more peeves. And with my rotation in the red, that's an issue already. And day 6 of 14. I think it's. Let's see. Let's see how far I can push this. Price is too high. No, price just right. But if I want to do a bit better, I need to knock it down a little bit. 350. Yep, it's cold enough that people are willing to bite. That bad PR is really getting me though. That's last time ripping. Come on, guys, don't be like this. It's just, come on, it's good coffee. It's good coffee. Like, let's not see. These guys are reasonable. They understand the value of cheap coffee. They understand like what I'm giving them. Like, everyone's a critic. There's no need to be that harsh about the coffee, honestly. It's not that bad. They are really being... Everyone's a critic. This is ridiculous. That was not as good as I was hoping for. But even so, it wasn't the worst thing. Okay. These commercials, but it's worth it. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to cut the prices down as expected to 150. I'll start at $2 and see if I can pull that one off. Prices are finicky these days, but if I make $18 throughout the entirety of my time doing this, it'll be more than worth that investment. I just need a couple sales. Yep, nope. Luck has been overly pushed. 45 should be nice. Yeah, no, like those low prices should be fine. Those low prices should be enough to tell their brother to bring a bunch of people in. And everyone's a critic. Like, the coffee is not that bad. Stop being so harsh. Really, like, what's wrong with you people? Like, I'm selling you guys quality coffee at dirt cheap prices. You know anywhere else you can get a cold cup of coffee for $1.45? You should be grateful. This is ridiculous. But I'm making good cash, relatively good cash. Look at the number of people that are being attracted to this. Bro, it's 39 degrees. Come on, don't be so cheap. Treat yourselves to a nice, delicious cup of very, very bland coffee. Yes, I've already made $200. Guys, halfway through this 14-day playthrough, I have already made more than I made in my entire time doing things the proper, punctual, and decent way. Like, yes, my sales will be more consistent, like in the proper let's play. However, I will also note that I'm spending a lot more on materials. So even if people will keep coming back, I'm not making nearly as much money as I am just by taking advantage of people's desperation here. So let's see. I'm going to have to make a big price cut. 50 cents is a fair enough drop. Bon appetit, people. Enjoy your coffee. Let's see how it goes. Yep, pricing is proper, right? The pricing is good, right? Right. Ignore her. She don't know what she's talking about. Let's see. Ignore him. He's just a hater. Oh, the price is a little too high. That's debatable. Okay. See, these people are like, hey, it's cold. It's very cold. So you have to take this stuff into account. Ignore him. He just doesn't understand what it means to be successful. She is also being cruel. I'll knock the price down a little bit though. Just a little bit. Like, you know, just a generous discount for my loyal customers. Bruh. Seriously? Fine. Everyone's a critic. There. See? That's it. That's all I made. Ooh, this type of like bad reputation for maximum money like technique, it's paid off dividends, but at the same time, it's just kind of like my reputation's gone from negative 37% to negative 38%. But if you look at the cash, it's still more than within margins. Like the amount of reputation lost for the amount of cups I sold, like I only sold 9, but the amount of additional cash I made based on that, it's a worthwhile like trade-off. In my personal opinion, I see no issue with this. Things are going well. So, yeah, it's back to being cold. Let's get things back to my nice, sweet 150 spots. I just need a couple things. 150 is worthwhile. See, people are already seeing it. The prices are good. The prices are good here. You can't win them all. Fine, a minor discount for the sake of my customers. 125. And look at those profit margins rise. This is lunacy. Look at it. Look at the profit margins. Those profit margins are just going up. They're going up and up. I barely spent anything beyond my initial investment for a bit of coffee, and yet all the money is just rising. It's magnifique. But that reputation's a bit disappointing. Not gonna lie. Yep, but as long as I keep seeing that bar go up. Let's see what my reputation's doing. Ooh, I've already lost another 3%. But as long as it doesn't completely peter out and hit negative 100%, I can turn things around monetarily. So, let's see. Stats. My reputation has plummeted. The recipe is fine. It's been pretty much all revenue. Like it's been pretty much all profit. Like my revenue is just it fluctuates a little bit, but my profits though, like yeah, there are some days where I didn't really make much of anything, but more often than not, look at those numbers. Like they are frequently up there, right where they should be. So, with that in mind, the reputation's kind of irrelevant here, because all I can see is that I've made a good $200 since I began this social thing. So, 14 days. I'll start out at 85 cents and increase or decrease the price as needed. Yep, some people are like, the price is fine. Just, 85 cents seems to be a sweet spot. As long as people keep buying my coffee, just about a half dozen people buying my coffee will already be at more than enough to make up for the amount I spent on those cups. And after that, it's not really relevant what happens after. The reputation is not the best. What, bro? It's 85-cent coffee. Live a little. Live a little. The prices are nice though. With every negative reputation bit, it's a bit unpleasant. But in the end, it's irrelevant because look at that number keep going up. Yep, I've made another $12. So the amount of money I've been making has very much started to peter out a bit ever since the beginning. Probably as my reputation just kept on like tanking further and further. Like, yeah, look, it's getting another negative 3%, but it's fine. So, let's see.
Did the peoples come home tomorrow?
They do, ma'am.
Where?
I do not know. And now who you heard in the background was my lovely grandmother. She was just talking about, like, when our little sis and our mother come back from their big trip. So, with that in mind, I'm trying to give them a warm welcome. It would be nice if I could take all this and money that I've made and give it to them as a welcome back present. But if only. So, let's see. My reputation over 11 days has really tanked. But, is it really relevant? Like, look at this. It's not the exponential growth that I've been hoping for, but it's consistent. Like, we put total a little bit, like right here, but it's fine. So let's see. How many cups of coffee did I sell like previously? Let's see. Okay, cash. I should be 18 cups of coffee. It's a cool day. I think I should be fine as this. The negative reputation is starting to show up a little bit more, but it's fine. It's fine. As long as it doesn't like crash and hit past that negative 50, then I'm sure it'll be okay. Yeah, no, it's getting a little concerning now. Like the negativity just keeps inching forward, and I'm getting displeased with their like treasonous words towards my delicious coffee beverages. Like, it's not a ripoff. You get exactly what you paid for. The price is so low, how it come from somewhere. Your opinions are irrelevant. I'm selling 85 cents. I'm selling 85-cent coffee. It's fine. Yep, another 14 bucks. My coffee went stale. It's cold. I intend to heavily jack up my prices. And then the inventory I just bought should be significant. Oh, right. They really are. Everyone's a critic. It's fine. Yeah, no, I can get away with this. Like, it's. What? Come on, you've bought it for this price on a different day. Negative reputation makes them far less willing to tolerate low price, to tolerate high prices. This is okay. Fine. A couple people are biting. This is fine. This is fine. What? Yeah, no. Like, this is looking like it's backfiring. It's gonna backfire fast. Yeah, no. Like, as negative reputation goes up, the amount of patience they have with your techniques. This is a freezing day, and they still wouldn't buy my car. That is a red flag. Yeah. Oh no, that's what happened. My reputation finally hit that negative 50% marker. That is not good at all. I'm gonna need to lower prices again. Just as the show could. The idea is to make as much money as possible using minimal amounts of effort. So, as long as the amount of cash I make keeps going up, I'm going to keep using this strategy. So, with that in mind, I sold 9 cups that day. So with that in mind, as long as I keep making money, I'm not going to change my strategy. I'm just going to keep lowering the prices to what is reasonably viable. So yeah, these prices have plummeted. This is a good sale. If it really doesn't work out, then tomorrow, to make sure I get the maximum amount of money, I'll finally treat my customers with a little something special. Just depends on if I can pull anything off today. I'm not losing any money because I've been doing nothing but selling one ingredient with the items that I buy in bulk. But if I make less money than I did the day before, like a significant amount less, then it's fine. But I don't think that's an issue. The amount of coffee, like the amount of money I'm buying and selling the coffee for, it's fine. And look at this, I'm so close to breaking a $300 cap. I'm not going to, obviously. My reputation is just a bit too damaged for that. But look at this. I've made like almost $100 more than I ever made doing things the proper way in my previous playthrough. That is lunacy. Are you serious? This game just won't let me win. This is lunacy. Almost a fifth of my coffee just up and vanished. This game hates me. My prices stayed the same all day because it worked. I sold 12 cups today. Negative 52%. Well, it's a cold day. 150 coffee, guys. Yep, the vast majority of people are saying that's a perfect price. The negative reputation is irrelevant. Fine, just for the sake of maximum benefit, I'm knocking down. There's a lot more no like bad reputation markers up, but hey, it's fine. It's fine. Like, it's all profit anyway. It's all profit anyway. It's not gonna be an issue until everyone stops buying, and this is the last day, so that's not an issue. So, yep, okay, a little more, just buy. A few more people need to buy. Let's break that 300 cap. Big price cut. Just need a few more people. Man. So, I made $297 in 14 days. Which, I must admit, I kind of expected me to like crash and burn a little bit earlier in this playthrough. I did not expect necessarily to do that well monetarily. Like, my reputation is in the dirt, but that's the thing. I spent so little on my coffee that even the few people who bought, I bought 17 people bought my coffee today, despite my reputation being this. And I made far more money here than I ever did on the other playthrough, like I said. So what am I supposed to take from this? Well, for one, like, it's not exactly 1-to-1, because let's be honest, in real life, if everyone is saying that the coffee is terrible and people gotta drink of that, they'd probably come and ask for a refund or something. There'd probably be a bit of like an issue. But I feel like since this coffee shop, while I am displeased at the number of people saying that the coffee is flawed, and I personally am not sure I enjoy this type of playthrough because it's kind of bland, for lack of a better word, that I'm surprised at the results of this. This version of the playthrough was simultaneously more and less interesting than my first part of this playthrough. Because, think about it, I pretty much didn't even have to do anything. All I had to do was buy more coffee when it ran out a couple times. Like, and then buy some more cups a couple times when it ran out, and nudge my prices here and there. Like, I didn't even really have to play the game, fiddle to see like how my reputation is altered by like different types of recipe. I already went into this knowing exactly how to end, so it kind of took away some of the fun of coffee shop experimenting to see how different people like the different flavors and such. With the other playthrough, I had to decide how to alter my flavors regarding recipes, regarding when people said, "Hey, there's not enough milk," or "Hey, there's not enough sugar," etc., etc. I had to be more careful with the pricing. Here, I pretty much had to throw 90% of the concerns out the window and just nudge the prices here and there, and people would still buy it anyway. So, yeah, interesting. I might come back to this for another part and just see if I can make even more money than I did this round in a more fair way. But with that in mind, thank you for looking at this second part of this coffee shop playthrough. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a blessed, wonderful day. Ignore this again, and